What's up, y'all? So, my plants, they are living and growing their best life, and I enjoy that just like I am. You know what I mean? Still real life 5 minutes. Did it for 5 minutes, and then golden brown. I don't want to brag, but I love my mittens. They're amazing. Woo! Wait a minute. Are you guys seeing this delicious scrum delicioso meal that just came out the oven? Woo! I promise nothing in my life has ever tasted like, and this was bomb diggity dot comedy. But today it's all about the food, what's in the making. Got some potatoes, onions, some cheese. I like the 4 blend because I'm cheap and I can't afford to buy 4 individual ones. So when I got it in one, I was like, I already know. Poor people say yeah. No? Okay. And now we have the sweet potato, sweet pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, tomatoes. We got the glizzy over here, the glizzy. Woohoo! Nah, that's not wieners. They're lying. It's the glizzy. And then we have the bacon. Who can tell me right now in the comment what I'm going to make before I tell you, okay? Don't worry, it won't be in the title, so you can't cheat. Let's get to making. So after literally 40 minutes, I was timing it. Everything's all prepped. These are the seasonings that I'm going to be using. I don't have to name them out because y'all can literally see them. So these are the seasoning that I'm going to be using. I don't measure my seasoning. I just pour until my ancestors tell me to stop. This is the bacon. You got to fry up the crispy bacon. This is the glizzy, aka the sausage. Now I want you to remember, you have to cut it in half. So half of a half of a half to make it this size, okay? Got our potatoes right here. Onions, garlic, green peppers, and tomatoes. Now remember, these are based on how much you think you need, okay? I'm not going to tell you 1 tomato, half of this, half of that. No. If you got a big family, if you don't got a big family, if you're greedy like I am, just make whatever you want, okay? But you need tomatoes, green peppers, onions. It's a lot of onion for a reason. I'm making something else later. Garlic, glizzy, bacon, and the seasoning. So right now, first step, get some water in the potato. Woo! Just a little FYI, guys. I know you guys are going to be mad because I'm not telling y'all, how much this I'm using, how much that I'm using. You got to remember. Okay, forget that. Now that the potatoes are in the pot with water, you're going to come over to your stove and slap it on there. First ingredient, salt. Woo! How much salt are you putting, Katie? I don't know. But as much as you think you might need or don't need, it's up to you. Because again, if you are on this channel, you already know how to cook. I'm assuming you just need ideas to cook a new meal. Alright, potatoes. Close them bad boy up. New stove, who's this? It's time for me to make my bacon. So here's my pot for my bacon. Guys, sometimes I be forgetting what stove work what, so that's why I was waving over it, because I wasn't sure. But yeah, now we're gonna put the bacon in the pot, fry the bacon up. After that, we'll be back. Ooh, look at the bacon! Oh my goodness! Make sure that they are cooked all the way through, guys. Crispy bacon. We're talking about crispy bacon, okay? Save the bacon juice. You're gonna need it for the gravy. Well, not really the gravy, but you're gonna need it to fry up your onions and your green peppers, okay? So make sure you save the bacon juice. Now we're gonna transfer this. These bad boys are gonna look like these bad boys. Yep, so you gotta mince your bacon bits. You can buy it in the store or you can make it yourself, okay guys? Alright. Guys, if you can make bacon and not eat it, I give you props. While I wait for these potatoes to be cooked, I'm making me a BLT. Ain't no L, but B Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. If you can cook bacon and not eat it, you're amazing. Once your potato is finished, you're gonna pour it into a colander and you're gonna run ice cold water on it so they don't overcook. Even though you do want your potatoes to cook all the way through, you want it to be like this soft. Woo! Uh-oh. Oops. Oh yeah, once you run your water all the way through, then we can get to business. Alright, people? When I cook, I'm very greedy. I cannot not eat a little piece of everything that's eatable. Why must I be like this? By the way, that sandwich was smashing! Alright, I'll see y'all back in a few. These are the seasoning you're gonna need. No, the camera is not stuck. I'm just making sure y'all see them. You can find most of these seasoning at any grocery store, except for this one. You gotta go to a Compare Foods or a Caribbean International store. These are the potatoes. Look how soft they are. See? Because they're gonna smash them, so you want them to cook all the way through. Once that's done, you got your minced, or should I say cut in half, hot dog / glizzy. You got your minced bacon. They sell bacon already like this, but I like to do it, you know, from scratch. This is the bacon juice, honey. We're gonna need it to fry these up with this, right? So we have sausage, bacon, the grease from the bacon, onions, garlic, green pepper, and tomatoes. Once all that is all prepped, you know what I feel me, you know what I mean. We're gonna take our pot, woo, slap it on the stove. Okay, maybe not slap it on the stove. High. And yeah, once your pot is nice and warm, you're gonna pour your bacon juice inside the pot. You have add a little bit at first, and if you need more, you keep adding as you go, okay? So this is my bacon grease. It is showing off. You can use less, little, or a lot. It's up to you. Whatever your heart desires. You're watching your cute little figure and you don't want to have too much grease in your life. I suggest you remove some. But yeah, garlic. Let the garlic saute until they become a little soft. You know, once they become soft, then we can get the party started. And since I have 1,000,000 onions, I don't need all this, so I'm gonna use as much as I think I need. That's probably half of it. See why I had so much bacon grease? Because once you start adding ingredients, that grease disappears. Alright, I'm going to let this onion cook all the way through until it's transparent. Look at me using fancy words. Hey! So once you saute your sausage and onions, you want to make sure this is the time when you turn on your oven. You want to set your oven to 325 and let it preheat. Once that's happening, you're going to go over to your bake dish and you're going to butter coat the inside so whatever you're making doesn't get stick, okay? I'm wearing gloves because I cut my precious fingers. That's why I'm wearing gloves. All right, let's get started. I am making two because one is for a friend. That's the only reason I'm making two. Also because I'm greedy, but you know, let's talk about that some other time. Let's take these potatoes. Look at them, all nice and soft. Now is your chance. If you have fancy and you got money and you can use a potato smasher, slapper, masher, whatever that is called, now is the time. Since I don't have all that fancy gadget in my kitchen, I'll just use my hands. Yay! They're all smushed together. Now it's time to add your green peppers, your tomatoes, and your bacon. All those stuff, they go in actually when the potato is already smushed. Because you don't want to cook them in the pot with the sausage, the glizzy, because it'll be too much. You know what I mean? But look at this, guys. Ooh, look at those colorful trees. Yes, honey. Ooh, look at all that juice from the tomato. This looks so delicious. I couldn't resist myself from eating those bacons, guys. I'm sorry. I was just fucking them up. Oh, I was just eating them. Yay. Okay. The fun part. Woohoo. Of course, I had to smash it off camera. Why would I show y'all me smashing it and doing all the fun stuff? Too much work. Oh, my goodness. Now I'm putting this on top. Ooh, look at that. Oh, yes. Shake that, girl. Okay. Look at that. Ooh, gravy and juice. Yeah, honey. That pot was hot as fuck. That's all I'm going to tell you. I for really was hot as shit. Anyways, back to the cooking. The real professional work. Let's go. So after you add all the ingredients together, just the way you like it, you can always make adjustment. And remember, this is your pot, your kitchen, your rules. You start adding your cheese. Shake as much or as little as you want. And just sit it on top. You feel me? That is oven ready, honey. Woo! Look at them layers, man. Yeah. Take it to the oven, oven. Woohoo! We're going to set it for 20 minutes. The reason why we're doing 20 minutes is because we want to see if we can gauge your time. Too much, too little. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe. After the first 15 minutes, for the last 5 minutes, you're going to boil the top. You want it to be nice and crispy. You want the cheese to be melted and golden brown. So that's what I did. 15 minutes, bake. At the last 5-minute mark, that's when I add the boil. I went ahead and add them to the top shelf since I'm boiling the top. It's only right to put it on the top shelf. But still 5 minutes. I didn't change it. Still real life 5 minutes. Did it for 5 minutes and then golden brown. I don't want to brag, but I love my mittens. They're amazing. Woo! Wait a minute. Are you guys seeing this delicious scrum delicioso meal that just came out the oven? Woo! I promise nothing in my life has ever tasted like, and this was bomb diggity dot comedy.